was that one time at WrestleMania where they lost the tag team titles to Braun Strowman and a kid named Nicholas? You remember that?
How dare you bring that up, Saxton? That's
I thought it was
old
funny,
news.
Byron.
That's ridiculous.
Thanks, Michael.
There was nothing entertaining about that. It was a travesty. Sheamus and Cesaro didn't know how to handle that.
Well, at least they've rebounded from it ever since.
No shortage of confidence, and why should there be? They don't just set the bar, they are the bar.
Oh, this should be good. Hey, Byron, here's a little trivia question for you. Who's the only person with the NXT, SmackDown, and Raw Tag Team titles?
Oh, I know. Jason Jordan.
For the first time in your life, Saxton, you're right.
You read it off my notes.
Fair point. Jason Jordan joined Raw in 2017 as General Manager Kurt Angle's son. What a wonderful moment that was.
The news.
I know. It was the proudest thing I've ever done. What a beautiful family. What a talented, gold-blooded family.
And here comes the architect.
I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready.
Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose. The King Slayer set for action.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and Cesaro, the Bar. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 462 pounds, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins.
Don't even think about going anywhere. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches.
Wow.
And this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
It'll destroy your face.
This might be it.
Oh my.
painful attack focused on the chest.
Not looking good for the champ here. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
Oof! Nailed it.
There's the tag. Looks like a double team maneuver's on the horizon here. Ooh, what impact. And the slam.
Boom, what impact!
They call Seth Rollins the architect for a reason. One of the most cunning superstars on the roster. He's shown he'll burn down bridges to reach the top of the mountain.
Harsh impact.
You gotta believe this one's over. We note how Seth has used devious tactics to rise in the WWE ranks. His betrayal of his Shield brothers is a prime example. But Rollins has been on a road to redeem himself from his past deceit.
With his history, it isn't easy to trust Rollins, but he has made earnest efforts towards redemption. The Hounds of Justice can attest to that.
Boom! Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Effectively using the knee.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Ooh! Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
Boom, what impact! Seth Rollins has earned a few nicknames in WWE. The Kingslayer, Mr. Money in the Bank, the future of WWE, but the one, his shoulders are down. You gotta believe this one's over. Seth Rollins with a quick kick out.
What a kick out.
What a slam.
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
Oof, jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Michael Rollins is the architect because of everything he's built and destroyed. He was the brains of the Shield and then dismantled the Shield to join the Authority.
Yeah, the Authority is now seemingly gone, and I'd say Seth beating Triple H sealed that. Then, Seth led the Shield Reformation, and you just know Rollins had his eye on potential new backup if need be.
Slammed with Authority.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Elbow drop.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Uppercut.
Jarring. Not just any uppercut, that one was Swiss.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the old European uppercut.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro.
Looking for the sharpshooter, and he's sitting out. Cesaro gonna get him to tap out, maybe.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a stomp! Good grief! The 2 out of 3 falls match saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique. Going to be woozy after that impact.
Spear! That was vicious.
This might be it.
Oh my.
Irish curse. Not done yet. Again. How about one more?
Oh, 3 massive Irish curse backbreakers.
Here's his moment, Michael.
The pin's broken up.
And no luck against Cesaro there.
Boom! German suplex. Ollie, a scoop slam. Elbow drop.
Piercing. In high school, Jason Jordan was a 3-sport.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
There's not a person in this arena who thought that was it for him.
Too soon.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
We know it.
Whoa! Man, that was nasty. There is no way Jason...
He goes for the cover. Jason Jordan has a natural athleticism that is very rare to see in a competitor.
And we have our winners.
Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
Here are your winners and new Raw Tag Team and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus and Cesaro. The Bar.
And Sheamus is the one to put this one away for the team.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
And that's exactly the type of action we've come to expect when the tag titles are on the line.